Welcome to Fallout 4, I'm Smells Bad. We are here at Red Rocket continuing our build series. In the last couple of episodes we built a guard tower and a gatehouse. And part of that was leaving these floor panels there to try and get everything to line up. And I did mention that they would be a big part of making sure the wall actually fitted properly. So as you can see, I'm now using the scaffolding to follow the same path that the walls used. I really do like using scaffolding and stuff for building these walls. Oh, I just realised that if I build it the way I wanted to build it, or was originally going to build it, then nobody could get up into the tower. So you can always find a way. That ladder's in the way, of course. Plus it's not very practical there, but we'll get rid of that. We'll move it around. This power pole is bloody annoying, although it does kind of work. Later on you'll see that it actually does kind of fit in a strange sort of way. So yet we'll still have a very nice area here for the guards to come in and out. We might even put some furniture there, you know, for their downtime, because they do sleep here. It is their living quarters. And sometimes trying to get these damn bloody scaffolding things in is a bit tricky, but as long as you keep them all nicely aligned, they usually fit. But of course in this instance they decide not to fit, which is extremely frustrating. So I start putting these wooden floors in, and then later on I realise that they're the wrong sort. So I kind of skipped through all of that, and these are the correct ones, and you'll see why. Basically the warehouse walls, or the barn walls, I can't remember which one it is now, I think it's the barn walls, do not fit unless you use those floor panels, whereas they clip very nicely. Thank you very much. Now it's a very structured wall. It's not scrappy. It's built as if someone actually intended to build it, and that kind of follows the themes of my settlements, unless it's a real outlying settlement. The way I look at it, the settlers would be very organised. They would not be just chucking things together unless they were very desperate or just getting to a new settlement and starting out. So at Red Rocket they're not doing that. They are actually building a primary settlement. They're thinking it through. They've got the organisation skills and all the other stuff that you would expect where they build a new settlement. And now I am trying to fill this little hole that is showing underneath, but I give up. Later on I fix it off camera with one of the angular barn pieces. It works very, very well, and you'll see that later in the tour. And still having trouble here, but as it ends up, what we do is we stick one of those over on the back end of it eventually. Yes, the frustration was real. Yep, and we're actually going to end up using that anyway, so it's, although it was accidental, it works out very well. And we don't need that floor down there because there won't be anything there. And sometimes when you are trying to put these floors in, sticking it on the outside and then clipping onto the floor you've just put actually makes everything else click together, which is really cool. I do like these pieces, the barn pieces. They are so fantastic. Very, very versatile. And now it's pretty much just making sure that people don't fall off. And we're not necessarily doing lots of texturing here. We're just trying to keep... Oh, hello, Minutemen. There's a Minutemen patrol. And as you can see, that bit of scaffolding that I had to put in there to try and get the other bit of scaffolding in has worked out very, very well. Trying to get the ladder up though requires one of these small floor pieces. And another ladder. And I decided to open up this area and make it a little bit bigger. I might even put some, you know, like seats and stuff up there for them, because, you know, they're not on guard 24/7. and then we will pretty much finish up with the tour. If you've enjoyed this video, do hit that like, hit that subscribe, and leave me comments below. What do you think of these walls? Leave those comments below. You've been watching Smells Bad Gaming. Thank you very much.